You've reached session number 5. This is the last session of the beginners course for Bass Essentials. Now, in this session, we are going to graduate from the pentatonic scales, 5-note scales, to the full 7 notes of the major and minor scales. So let's get stuck in. We're going to start with the G major scale, a movable shape starting on the 3rd fret. Very similar to the major pentatonic we've already learned, but with these extra 2 notes. Played like that, sound horrendous, but when you play them in the scale, sound quite nice. So, just like before, we're going to practice that to the metronome. I'm going to use 8th notes today, because otherwise we'll be here all day. Easy. Do it with a pick. So that was the major scale. Now we're going to move up to the minor scale, the natural minor scale. This is starting on A this time. So we'll start with an A on the 5th fret. Something that's a little bit different about this shape to our previous ones is everything so far has had 1 finger per fret because the shapes themselves have been contained within 4 frets. This one is going to stretch to 5 frets. So we're going to have to make our 4 fingers be available to these 5 frets. So the pattern we're going to play actually corresponds directly to the fret markers on the 5th, 7th and 9th frets. So we're going to stretch 1st finger on the 5th up to 2nd. We're going to miss that one out and go 2nd finger on the 7th. And then we can carry on. Don't actually need that note, but we're going to play the 9th fret with our little finger. Bit of a stretch. Takes a bit of getting used to. Let's see how that works in the shape. So to begin with, it's a bit more simple. Here's that stretch. And then again. Pick style. Two brand new scales. They're a bit more of a challenge than what we had before. So if we're going to have a new scale, there's a challenge. Let's get a new pattern to go with it to really push ourselves on this final session. What we're going to do is play the scales that we've just learned in groups of 4. So what that means is we start on the G for the G major scale and we go up in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and then stop. And then we start again from the 2nd note and then we go up in 4 again. And of course, because we've started 1 note higher, we're going to get to 1 note further along. 3rd note, 4th note. So when you string them all together, and then back down again. Try and keep 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 with your fingers, or down, up, down, up, down, up with a pick. Takes a bit more thinking about when you first try that. So really take your time to get to know it, and then you'll find after a while that you sort of, that pattern's just in there. You can just kind of do it without thinking about every single note. Break it down nice and slow to begin with, and then speed up. The more you repeat it, the more it becomes muscle memory, the more you just play it without having to worry about it. Great, well that's it for Bass Essentials beginners level. We'll be back with intermediate in the near future. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.